right. Be sad and sad. Gather round, folks. Let's all just pretend. We've got laughter and joy. Good vibes are free. It's Fridays with False Idol. Come sing along with me. Shoot off the shoe.
Nothing but technical difficulties.
It's like the good times roll.
Fridays with False Idol at the Monday night. We'll dance and we'll sing till the stars shine bright. With friends by our side and the world at our feet. Every moment together, oh, nothing can beat.
Ravens, rabbits, one's guys, ringing boy, they do it right.
Imaginação vai história, gente, tem que smile. It's a walk in the face, a walk every bound, so no shoot.
Together we'll conquer.
Let's stay for a while.
There we go.
This is our moment. Come feel the cheer. Fridays with False Idol at the Monday night. We'll dance and we'll sing till the stars shine bright. With friends by our side and the world at our feet. Every moment together, oh, nothing can beat.
So join in this journey. Let's rise and strive. Fridays with False Idol.
Where we all come alive.
Welcome to episode 32. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host for this evening's events, as always. Oh. And I realize that right now I am competing with Friday Night SmackDown, a very hot ticket show tonight. And so viewership may dwindle. But that's okay. We're here regardless. And you know, the original plan for the day was actually to heavily edit and pre-record an episode and not do anything live. That was the original plan for the day, but we have moved on to a different plan, as the first one did not work. And so I hope everybody's having a wonderful Friday evening. The False Idol is promoting and getting ready for BPW Defiant August 30th, when I defend my False Ones Heavyweight Championship in a Fatal 4-Way, make my Colorado debut. And so I posted the flyer for like 20 minutes and then took it down, because I realized I had a picture of my championship on it, and it was the flyer for my own personal, viewing and whatnot. And so I pulled it down. I deleted it. And yeah, because motherfuckers can't see the title yet, I hope everybody is having a great Friday evening. Same stuff, different Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can't wait to unveil that belt to you folks. It is a mighty gorgeous one. Something that I will be able to leave behind once I leave this earth in this industry. And so it's nice to be able to do that. Yep, number one. You're number one. Yep.
It's 8 p.m., the lights go low. Fridays in tune with the False Idol show. Stream our dreams on the screen, they glow. Every soul in the chat, let your good vibes flow.
Oh, it's Fridays with the False Idol vibe. It's no surprise. Join us each week, drift away goodbye.
Rocking and rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Got the Portos flowing. Hey. Sergeant McGuire. How's it going, my boy? Great to have you on for another live. Been a hot minute, man. Yeah. You know what? You guys aren't just hillbillies, man. You guys aren't hillbillies. You guys are the true fans. I'm not a heel to you guys. You guys are my supporters. So count to 30.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
quick 10 seconds on cam. That's all you get, though.
For being my loyal supporters. I defend this beautiful belt August 30th. BPW Defiant, baby. Let's go. And so, that is where we are at, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait. You know, it's everybody's goal in this business to not only make it to WWE, but to leave something behind once we leave this earth, like the immortal Hulk Hogan. And so, I hope that when I'm dead and gone, that championship is still making its rounds on the indie scene. Getting passed around from champion to champion, from competitor to competitor, from performer to performer, from sports entertainer to sports entertainer. I hope that title does great things beyond me. I am the inaugural, and I just hope that once we crown me as champion, that I find the right person to pass it off to, and that person finds the right person to pass it off to, you know, and so on and so forth. But for now, the championship will be staying in BPW. You must be an active member of the BPW roster to challenge for that championship. And that doesn't mean just announce yourself as the newest member after me and then come in for 1 month and think the next month you're gonna get a shot. You have to stick around for a bit. I can't just, you know, oh, you're here 2 months and then. Because, you know, this belt, ladies and gentlemen, isn't just it's not just a concept anymore, folks. It's not a concept anymore. I done spent the money to make it an official world championship. It is no longer a concept that I made, dude. It's not a concept anymore. It's a real world championship. And those of you that were tuned in for that 10 seconds of glory that got the preview know this. You know? Just go watch an episode or two of Shark Tank and you'll know that I spent some decent money on that. You know? And so, it's the official world championship now, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just a concept that I keep in the bag, you know? as far as those hillbillies are concerned, in the BPW crowd, they can't see the belt yet. And so, this is what it is, man. This is what they think the False World's Heavyweight Championship looks like right now. This is all they know. You hillbillies can't see the title. And so, that's what they think the False World's Heavyweight Championship is. They think it's a prop, they think it's a toy, something I'm just hiding, you know. But in reality, I done spent the money, spent the bread to make the title official. And here we are. And, you know, I'm just so blessed, man. I really do hope that this championship makes it far beyond me and just when I'm dead and gone, I hope that's still being defended, you know? And so it's not just a Packy title that has markers on it anymore, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just spray paint and markers anymore on a Packy TNA title. It is an official world championship. Official. So that's where we're at. I'm so blessed to have been given this opportunity in my new town. I don't know if it was right place or right time, but I started looking at pictures for rec centers and found the Greeley Rec Center and looked at pictures and saw that there was a wrestling ring in the pictures, and I was like, oh shit, let me find out who runs shows at the Greeley Rec Center. So I asked AI. Sure enough, boop. 2 seconds later, right? Scary shit. And so, then I asked AI who the owner was. Boop. 2 seconds later, you know? The next day I was in his DMs talking about, hey man, let's do business. And pretty soon, we'll be booking out Blue Arena with 7,200 seats, you know? AEW did about half that. So I'd be happy with 15. I'd be happy with half of what AEW did. I'd be happy at 15. Because even 1,500 at $20 a pop, Pete and I are laughing to the bank. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have a couple different options for venues that I'm currently exploring. However, you know, Blue Arena is the goal. Blue Arena, if you've ever seen the Netflix series Heels, Blue Arena would be like our Duffy Fair. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be my biggest indie event ever, cannot be topped. Period. So it's just a matter of getting your hands on 5Gs. That's all they charge, which is extremely low for an arena. You know, 5Gs, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, that ain't nothing. I've pissed 5Gs in a week before. So, I mean, if the grind, you know, if I got on the grind and was like, all right, I need to make 5Gs of extra cash now, you know, it'd probably take me like 2 months, you know? So, just, you know, on top of everything else, bills and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it'd probably take me like 2 months, you feel me, to hustle some shit. And so, we're looking at summertime next year. I need to have it set in stone by the end of 2025 though. Because if I don't, it's not gonna happen. We need 6 months of promotion. Like, WWE usually gives 4 or 5, you know, maybe sometimes closer to 2 or 3. for like live events that aren't televised. But, you know, I would want to be able to have 6 months of solid promotion from all the talent, all the ring crew, all their family members, you know. So I just, and then obviously the fan base that we already have, about 100 people or so that show up religiously every single month, you know. So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I hated that shit. Oh, I still feel the burn, man. Still feel the burn. Nah, those sit-ups though, when I just got to going, I don't know what clicked. I just like was like, alright, beast mode, go. Nah, but we have a gym routine now, so slowly but steady trying to get this fucking stomach down. The stairs are mean, and we got this crunches machine. Put about 107 pounds of force on it. That shit is, oof, brutal. Brutal. Satellites. I'm trying to remember what satellites are. Owens. Oh, I can't put a face to the name. I remember, I'll name the people I remember, just off the top of my head. The crew that was with you. So, Beulah and Teskey. I remember, God, Stadler. That little goofball, what's his name? Oh my God, what was his name? Brown. He fucking became a cop. Jeez. Oh. I don't know if I said Chavez yet, but he was awesome too. You and Chavez were the best, hands down. Oh. Yeah, I just don't remember him that much. Oh man. Who was that one Spanish lady? She was like really short. But she was like, you didn't want to mess with her type deal. She was mostly with the ladies down the stairs, but she would pop her head in and help out upstairs. I forget her name. Yes. Let's see. I remember the teachers. There was Smith, and I forget the social studies teacher's name, but she was really cool. And then the science teacher, she was really cool too. I forget who was yeah, it was Michaels, yeah, it was Michaels. Dude, who was the commandant at the end? I forget his name, but he had his strict moments, but he took care of me. I forget his name though. He was commandant by the end, but he started out first sergeant. Yes. Bald dude with a mustache, glasses. Yup, that was him. Harms. Yup, Commandant Harms. Yeah. Yeah, that was really the team that got me through. Everybody that I just named. That was the group of people that got me through. But 110%, you and Chavez, I haven't spoken to Chavez ever since I've been out. But he helped me get through just as much as you, man, in the morning times. And I remember having some conversations with him about being a cook and whatnot. And sure enough, I haven't left the food industry in my shoot job yet. But it was mostly you and Chavez, man, that got me through that thing. Chavez in the mornings, you at night. Well, not night, but you know, the dinner crew type shit. If you ever hear from him again, just tell him Dylan said hi. If you ever hear from him again, you know, tell him I'm out here doing my thing and chasing my dream still, you know, chasing my dream like I'm 19. Oh man. I wish I could find somebody that would hire me cast, you know, a Taco Bell position or, you know, flipping burgers and shit, man. It's just, I caught that fucking criminal charge up in North Dakota. And that shit, like, scalped me, dude. But, the good thing is that WWE only has a problem with you if it's domestic violence or a sex crime. So I should be good to go, right? But as far as everything else, man, you know, it's like, yo, improv. It was a misdemeanor too, bro. Like, I'm not even a felon, dude. Like, I could cop a gun in any state, man. Like, I'm not even a felon, dude. Like, fuck off. Like, these people, you tell them Class A misdemeanor, and they're like, ugh. You know, they're going for the next guy. Yo, that is mean, dude. Do y'all see that mosquito bite I'm rocking right now? No, man. That's gonna be a scar by the end of the night. Improper carry of a firearm, dude. I don't know if I've ever told this story or not, but since it's public record, I'm just gonna say it. Because if I make it one day, you know, it's gonna be out there. So, me and my ex-girlfriend decided to take a trip up to North Dakota. And on this trip, my ex-girlfriend got into a fist fight with my biological mother. And instead of skipping states and going back down to Florida where I was staying at the time, instead of doing that, I was like, listen, we have to go turn ourselves in. Like, this is BS. They're gonna just chase us over state lines. You know, like, she laid hands on my mom's, though, for good reason, though. We're not gonna get into that part of the story. That's a whole other part, though, on why they fought. But they fought. And so, we go to the courthouse, turn ourselves in. My dumb ass had a pipe in my pocket, a bud pipe, right? And so they smell it, they smell the pot, and they're like, we're gonna have to search you. And dude, I was just in a rush to get the fuck out of my fucking mom's house, you know, because my thought is, all right, she's gonna call my stepfather. He gonna come home with a gun and shoot her ass. You know, he gonna come home and shoot her ass. So we just gotta get the fuck out of here. Cause if we come home and my stepdad's home, we're both dead. So we gotta go. So we left and we go to the courthouse. They smell the pipe, pat me down, and they're like, oh, this is UPM. It doesn't carry jail time, but you gotta go in front of the judge and you'll probably have to pay a fine, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, so you guys are trying to schedule me out for a court date in a month? That's not happening. I'm not showing up. I'm refusing to sign this piece of paper that says I'm showing up. Take me now. Because I didn't do anything. I didn't lay hands on nobody, right? So they didn't even have a reason to arrest me besides for the fact that my stupid ass walked in there with a pipe, you know? And so I told him, I was like, I'm not coming back in a month. Like, I don't have the money to do that. Like, if the route we're gonna go is court and all this BS, then you're gonna have to arrest me now, and I'm gonna go in front of the judge and represent myself and just plead my case honestly. That's what needs to happen. So that's what happened. And so I go in front of the judge. I'm like, listen, Your Honor, I was literally in a frantic panic to just get out of that house. The house is less than a quarter mile because Manning, North Dakota is fucking tiny with a population of like 12 people. I mean, fuck. I fucked the only hot bitch from that town. Sorry, baby. I love you. But, you know, it's a town of like 12 people, folks. And, you know, so, long story short, they take me to the municipal county jail in Dickinson, North Dakota, like 35 miles away from Manning, while I'm sitting in a courthouse. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, this state is so extra. Like, what are they doing right now? Over a pipe? Like, my dog was sitting in the car, you know? And so they obviously had to search the car, right? And so what do when they get Spike out is they help themselves because there's no cameras on that thing. And her and I are sitting in jail. She's in jail for felony assault. I'm in jail for refusing to sign a UPM. They're going through my car. They find my loaded fucking Glock, dude. Because obviously, right? I mean, I was chucking shit in the car, dude. I didn't want to get in a shootout with anybody. I didn't want to have to shoot my stepdad, dude. You know? But yeah, there was a loaded fucking Glock ready to go right there next to my seat, obviously. Because what if that dude came home? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't shooting me, bro. Like, I'm gonna shoot you first and go to prison for the rest of my life. And me and the Woods are gonna have fucking, you know, we're gonna have beers together, you know? We gonna be making toilet wine. So, you can fuck yourself. You ain't getting me. And that's just how it is, man. That's how it is. So, the gun was there, yes. And I wasn't about to be the one to get shot, and I wasn't gonna watch my ex-girlfriend get pummeled by my psychopath my psychopath stepfather, right? I wasn't just gonna let that happen. So, dude, it was just like, I ended up representing myself in the case because they found the firearm and charged me with the misdemeanor improper carry while they were illegally searching my car, right? But my dog was in the car, that was the thing. So it was like, they had to take my dog out. They couldn't just let my dog, you know, roast in the car overnight. So, I mean, I couldn't really sue him. I would have loved to be able to sue him, but I couldn't really do that because, I mean, the second they opened the door, that shit was just in plain sight. So it's not like, You know, it's not like they went salvaging and digging through my shit or nothing, you know, they're trying to make sure they needed to get my dog to an animal hospital until I could bail out, so, you know. But that shit was insane, dude. It was the worst 36 hours of my life. Because while they were in there, they told me that my ex-girlfriend was pregnant, and she ended up having a miscarriage right when we got out of jail. And I think that the roughhousing between her and the police officers caused that miscarriage, because she was trying to, because it really was self-defense, but after, the problem is that after she knocked her out, she kept going, like UFC ground and pound. So it crossed the line into felonious assault once that ground and pound took place, you know? So, she got booked in for felonious assault, and I got booked for my pipe, and then they ended up finding my gun. So I represented myself on both of those because I didn't have the money for an attorney, and public defenders half the time don't know what they're talking about. If I would have done proper research on more federal court cases, I could have honestly gotten myself off of it. But honestly, I don't have any intentions of leaving the country or going to Canada anyway. So, I mean, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, sure, there are other countries now that won't have me because of my Class A weapons violation. However, I just, you know, I don't see that hindering my wrestling career. You know, there are plenty of superstars that are stuck to the states and the territories, you know, so, I don't see it being a big deal. I really don't. Strict with that shit, man. North Dakota is a really strict state. It's a really red state. All the states that I lived in besides New York and here were pretty much red states. And, you know, I don't really get into the politic nonsense anymore because all it would do was make me fight with my mom, you know, so I don't get into that shit anymore. So, because my relationship with my mom is much more important than what Joe Biden or Donald Trump are doing. So, I appreciate the kind words, man. I really do. And I can't understate how big of a part you were, man. Like, for real. Getting me any opportunity that I've had, I know that graduation picture that's posted on my resume has helped. And I would not have that picture if it was not for you. Straight and simple. So, it's not just about wrestling, man. It's about, like, lifely things. Like, I wouldn't have gotten that construction gig and been able to save a bunch of money. I wouldn't have been able to, you know, get any of the halfway decent jobs that I've had over the years. You know, I wouldn't have, you know, entry level everywhere, you know, and that, you know, along with the serve safe that I got and everything else gave me a boost and an advantage to enter at these places at like a management level. and to make a little bit more moolah and to get full-time positions. So I'm not, but I couldn't have done it without my team, man. I really couldn't have. I couldn't have done it without the people rooting me on. Seriously. Like, I was almost out that door a couple times. You know this. I wasn't the straight, as straight a shooter back then. Getting into bullshit trouble, like, letting Scott choke me out on the back of the bus, dude. And, letting, that Fight Club shit happen in the bathroom, and not doing nothing about it and just standing by, So I wasn't the straightest shooter, man, but I think at the end I was, but because my father was blind, dude, he wasn't really able to be as well of a successful authority figure because I could just outrun him, man, every time. So it taught me respect, it taught me discipline. I still got a mouth on me, I still cuss like a sailor, but, I'm an ordained minister. I feel like while I was in there, I heavily turned on my faith. I mean, I got it so that people on Red and MG could still go to chapel. So, like, I heavily turned on my faith. And, it was a team effort for sure, and I'm not selling my shit short, but God, I just remember, I remember being in there after I got the word about Nico's death and just being livid, absolutely livid for at least a month, just letting shit just fester for at least a month. And I don't know what you said, dude, but you said something to me. And, that shit was just, gone. Or, I don't know if it was to me or you addressed the whole group, or I don't remember what it was, but I was festering after I heard about Nico's death. And then you said something that was like, okay, I can move past this now, like, I need to get back on track, I need to refocus my thoughts, so, and then, oh man, Hunter passing away, dude, that was sad, that was real sad. I had just seen him like a week earlier, Rio man. I had just seen him like a week before he passed away. He got hit by a truck or a bus or something. What sucks, dude, is he was asking to come with. And sometimes I still blame myself for his death, dude, because when I had saw him a week earlier in that picture we took, he asked me to move out to New York with me, and honestly, I could have made it happen. It would have been stressful as hell, but I could have made it happen, Like, I had the connections to make it happen, I could have gotten him in somewhere. And, there literally was not enough room in the car though. Like I told him, like, our luggage will be on top of you, bro. Like, and then eventually I was just like, it's not a good idea, man. And sometimes I just blame myself. I know it's not my fault. I didn't kill him, you know. But sometimes I blame myself, like, would he still be here? Obviously he would, you know, but it's just like, wow, man. Ethan and I were out there, man, and shit. Yeah, ain't that the truth, man? Ain't that the truth? I know I'm doing him proud though. I know I'm doing everybody proud. So right on, brother. I'm glad you were able to catch one. Have a good night, man.
Power on. Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth connected.
I don't know if that actually played or if I cut it off.
It's 8 p.m., the lights go low. Friday's in tune with the fall side of
already know, brother. What's
See
up?
our dreams on the screen, they glow. Whoa, every soul in the chat, let your good vibes flow.
Oh, it's Fridays with the false alibis. Together we shine under neon skies.
It's no surprise. Join us each week, drift away, good vibes. There we go. We knocked that one out. Let's knock this one out too, huh?
In a small town where the sun
Shines bright. Fridays bring the thrill, everything feels right. Gathered with friends, we laugh and we chew. Each moment we share brings the weekend near. Fridays a false idle, time to kick back and play. Together we'll shine in our own special way. So come join the fun, let's make memories last. With hearts wide open, we're free from the past. Yes. I can't wait to defend my World Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to ask you to take us out with one of my all-time favorites, brother.
I'm just trying to be who I'm supposed to be. They don't like me, well they won't change me. I'm just trying to be who I'm supposed to be. They don't like me, well they won't change me. Cause I'm doing what I want when I want. Say they rebel, they do real shit. No, that's funny, they don't. They just wanna fit in, I just wanna stand out. Bitch, I got my own vibe and I got my own sound. I got my own swag and I got it in a bag. I got my own gang, I like to play laser tag with them big old guns. I'm on my grind getting big old funds. Pull up on the op, now we got the runs. You ain't the shit, bitch, you ain't where I come from, you're some puns. I'm holding out my bread like I'm Dwight Schrute. And I don't even like surprises cause I might shoot. Something like Fortnite, how I collect the loot. Yeah, that was your bitch, now she my boo. Rock a lot of bait, that ain't nothing new. I know a lot of motherfuckers look like you. And you got the same flowers like everybody. And your vibe is just weak like a dead body. I can trust you if you're faker than a mannequin. I'm the one, you can call me Anakin. I'm just trying to be who I'm supposed to be. They don't
change me. I'm just trying to be who I'm supposed to be. They don't like me, well it won't change me. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. And last but not least, to finish off the night, because I'm going up to watch that main event, ladies and gentlemen. To finish off the night.
It's like when I'm opening a store. I be two-turn.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other real soon. Good luck on that subway ride home, you miserable fucking wives. I'm gonna hide you, let some caviar off my balls in the meantime. Hey, you guys gonna take some lobsters for your ride home? Fucking miserable pricks.
Say she love me, I'm like, oh, no, you kidding me? I be smoking weed like a motherfucking chimney. I be getting money regardless. They feel me, no matter the conversation, you think the real me. Ain't clean money, remember I was stealing. I'm a bad boy, I be wheeling and dealing. How money is no better feeling. Who knows, might fuck your bitch this evening. Whoa, 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 just took a long toke. I'm so motherfucking high right now. This is not a joke. Gotta get it from my folks. I give nothing to these hoes. Got like 4 million flows just to keep you on your toes. Ventriloquist, yes man, that's you, yes man. I'm so impressive. Got your bitch undressing. Right past on my way to bigger, better things. All about the bags. I ain't got time for no wedding rings. Sometimes I'm somewhere out getting lunch. We go hard, you know we does. Kick your door down just because. That's like living way too gnarly. That's right, bitch, I'm
That
way
is
too
not
gnarly.
how I would kick a door. That's not why
I'm blacked out at the party.
I'm putting my whole hip into that shit. See, smell me, I'm like, oh no, you're kidding me. I be smoking weed like a motherfucking chimney. One more time, my bro. Take some lobsters for your ride home. Fucking miserable pricks. They love me, I'm like, oh no, you're kidding me. I be smoking weed like a motherfucking chimney.
I be getting money regardless if they feel me. No matter the conversation,
You get the real me.
Ain't clean money, remember I was stealing.
I'm a bad boy, I'm wheeling and dealing. How money is no better feeling. Who knows my fuck your bitch this evening?
Whoa, just took a long toke. I'm so motherfucking high right now. This is not a joke. Gotta get it from my folks. I give nothing to these hoes. Got like 4 million flows just to keep you on your toes. Ventriloquist, yes man, that's you, yes man. I'm so impressive. Got your bitch undressing. Right past on my way to bigger, better things. All about the bags. I ain't got time for no wedding rings. Sometimes life's a donkey punch. I'm somewhere out getting lunch. We go hard, you know we does.
Kick your door down just because.
That's like living way too gnarly. That's right, bitch, I'm way too gnarly. Doggy style, we're all in a bar. Fucking random blacked out at the party.
We'll see you right back here next week for episode 33, ladies and gentlemen. Booyah!